Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's picked it up out wide. Gonzalo Ramos is onto it in a flash. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vitinha. That pass isn't the best. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Matheus Nunes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Now it's Thuram. And it's Rabiot. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rabiot. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Doué! Goal! France! And France are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while they're...
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. France have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Doué.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a good run down the right. Good ball, good take. Has crossed into the middle. Gonzalo Ramos. Played into space.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Up he goes! It's in! Portugal are level! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Ramos. João Cancelo. He's in a great position here. And he's great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's Dembele. Thuram. He is just caressing the ball. Cross goes in there. No, that's overhit. And it's Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. Rabiot. Oh, there's a probing ball. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Ramos. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gonzalo Ramos.
Well, he certainly will.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Doué. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for the run. Vitinha receives it in a wide position. Vitinha in acres of space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's had it taken off him. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly.
And the shot! Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé. Portugal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And it's Rabiot. Nice bit of trickery. The most accurate pass. It's a sharp pass.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gonzalo Inacio gets it away. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Antonio Silva with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Koundé. Can he get it through? Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And it's Rabiot. Hernandez. Now Saliba. Koundé. And Upamecano. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Inacio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Olise. Looking for options for movement. And this is Rabiot. Chance! Off the post! That's going to go a long way. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez cuts it out. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Neves. João Cancelo. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, nice touch. And it's played in. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played back in. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 5, número 2.
Fofana.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Now it's Olise. Well, that looks a decent ball. Barcola stood his ground strongly. That's a decent clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Takes a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Antonio Silva spots it and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this?
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Now it's Barcola. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Mbappe. And he's let fly. And now the breakaway. And we're done. Portugal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And one more try!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now he's off and running. Bellingham, that's a delicate pass. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Thuram clears. Back they go.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rabiot gets across and deals with it. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's in a great position here. Looking for the run. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
And he's there to retrieve it. Doué is onto this. Mbappe chasing after it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What a throw in. And it's Valverde. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. France finding their passes. And he's chosen to go back. Can he get it through? Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, good read. Now it's Valverde.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Olise. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. And they've been given a corner. It's going to be another corner, I think. France have their second corner now. He rises! Goal! France! And France are in front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
France have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the finish! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's been cut out, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vinicius Junior. And that's gone loose. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Good read, needed to be. Rabiot. Now it's Thuram. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Thuram really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Valverde. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's neat. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, well played, well played. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Looking for options for movement. And he's straight offside. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he can clear it away. Now that's well seen too. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a dangerous ball. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hernandez clears it away, and it's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. And here's Valverde. Oh, what has happened here? And that has been clubbed away. Rudiger. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a lovely, neat pass. Koundé cuts out the pass. Now it's Thuram. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Olise. Now it's Thuram. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. This looks promising. And it's made Vinicius Junior! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
This is their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 18.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 6.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! Goal, France! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France take the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Zaire Emery. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Plays it across.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Camavinga. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Dembele. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better.
Chance for a shot! And with that, the final whistle. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué. And here's Thuram. Now he's off and running. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Ødegaard. Calafiori picks it up out wide. Now it's Rice.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
France have the chance to go the other way. So we're still where we started right now. Olise. And it's Marino. Now it's Havertz.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Doué. And here's Mbappe. And that's a Thuram! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tchouameni.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Played into space. It's a promising position. And the keeper gets his hands on it. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's come loose. Merino.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Doué. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. Shot. Can he finish? No mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chouameni. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Doué. And he's had it nicked away.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Well read, nice interception.
And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rice did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Havertz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Ødegaard. Coming on the field is
And it's
number
Timber.
11, Gabriel
Another
Martinelli.
throw-in.
Timber. Great pressure, plenty of it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's heaved it away to Martinelli. And here's Havertz.
And he shoots! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips.
Shoots! They've scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish and he came up trumps.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Thuram. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Doué.
There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
substitution for Arsenal. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance
Mikel
to
Merino.
turn to their benches.
Number 41. Rice. Number 29.
Calafiori kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Coming on the field. Number 10.
That's a
Eze.
super give and go.
Number 36.
France can
Zubimendi.
breathe again, just.
Number 19.
Well, that tackle was
Shorter.
immense, and so was the relief.
Substitution.
The great escape.
And here's Barcola. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up. And
Oh no, this does not look good. Upamecano has been caught there, it's a foul. Trossard. It's a really well-measured ball. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Zaire Emery. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
that was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Zaire Emery. Now it's Barcola. Barcola. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Tchouameni goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He came in hard, very hard. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé. And it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
you